Okay, so we got this color.
I like that one.
I was going to let you pick what color the sign was tonight. I would love to do this, but I don't know if that would give you a headache in the background.
No, I like that. That's cool.
Okay. That's fine too. That's typically what I
do. Live chat.
Yeah, I upload
what's on my channel? Hey, Alyssa.
Hello.
Going in to share things. Share. Facebook. Hey, Felicia. Thank you. I'm glad to be home. Okay. Hey, I was trying to share something.
There we go. Hello, guys. How's everybody doing tonight?
Don't mind me, I'm just sharing to Facebook and all the things.
Yeah, don't mind me either. I'm getting all my stitch markers out.
Yeah, I hope you'll be able to sleep tonight, Alyssa.
Don't forget, guys, as y'all come in, don't forget to like the live.
And then, like, if you guys haven't heard me say it already, if I don't seem like 100% myself, it just has been a very long 3 weeks. And, like, I'm trying to come back to normal life. And the kids have been driving me batty today, which is not abnormal. But after not having to deal with the kids for 2 weeks, it seems like a lot. Like, my eye, I don't know why I got my eye the other day, but my eyes just felt, like, very weak and, like, twitchy. For the last few days, and it's driving me nuts. I had a coffee today, but no Red Bull, so, like, my eyes just feel tired. And life just be like, you know? I'm not.
Kat,
Thank you.
You do look weird. It's like you're trying to clear up, but
Boo. Boo.
There we go. You're starting to clear up.
I mean, I was gonna say I can see me. That doesn't help you guys, but I can see me.
Yeah. I'm about to say it's
yeah. I like to get a nice little about 80. That's a really good idea, Alyssa. Really good one. How about Instagram, maybe Instagram stories? No, that's not going to let me do that. I don't want to send individual messages about this to Instagram. That just seems not fun.
I did, Alyssa, and I'm not putting out my finished photos until probably Tuesday. So if you want to try and make another one before Tuesday night, then just let me know. I'm giving Kat's gotta fix something for me, so after she fixes it, then I'll probably post it. But I know you just had a market, so I totally get it if you don't.
If you catch me looking at my coffee weird, because I don't trust it. So, what are we all working with? Yeah. Basic chenille is so soft and squishy.
Well, no,
I'm frozen?
you were.
Okay, but I'm not now?
No, you're clearing up now. But I don't know if it's your internet or what it's doing.
Oh, here, let me fix that. Excuse me. Alyssa says working on fidget flowers right now and watching Bones and You Gals. I loved Bones. Fidget flowers sound nice. Alicia's working on Palm Street orders. Did you go live on Palm Street? I didn't see it.
Yesterday.
Dang. Burrito says, I'm sewing rabbits together. I'm glad that you washed your hands.
We touched the dead.
You touched a dead groundhog? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because a turkey dog was eating one, and then running all the way back to the house. Well, then you bring it back.
You guys are nasty.
Well,
Alright.
the turkey buzzard was in the turkey buzzard.
Get your wet shoes off of my furniture.
If that's not your furniture.
For sure.
While you're here. Sorry.
Alyssa, I need to do that too. I have a walking pod in my bedroom. It's under my bed. It has been for months. Let's do it together.
What is a walking pad?
Okay, Burrito's sewing rabbits together. Very cool. Leslie is making bluebird keychains and then a donkey. Nice. Angel says, yay. Felicia says it went good. Hey, Angel. I want the both of you to go in the grandma's room and watch TV. Yeah, both of you. Archer, I don't want to hear arguments. Just go. Lila, the Ohio State Fair went really good. Thank you, Solian. Like the fair went really well. It was very long and very tiring, but we ultimately made just about 20K in sales. So fantastic. Now it's just the headache of buttoning it all up. Angel says, I'm finishing up a bat in trick or treat colors of orange and beige. That sounds fun. Thank you, Lila. Yes, I know. It was like, I was blown away by the amount of sales. Yes. Yes, of course. Those who sent in like more inventory definitely did better. Those who sent in plushie inventory as the focus, like they definitely did better. But as a whole, it went really well. That's cool, Lila. Archer, what? Yes.
Yay.
Alyssa, I wish it was all mine to spend. Because I could have a new vehicle right now.
Excuse me, Mom.
What?
If we ate a puzzle, if I ate a puzzle, I could have sparkles.
How about eat your chicken nuggets and then you won't have to worry about Pop-Tarts or crackers. Go!
That's why Kat's gonna start in January prepping for the Ohio State Fair.
Yeah, for real. I'm sitting here looking for my hook bag. New trucks are so full of electronic stuff I'm not a fan of, and they are close to 150K in Canada. True, yes. I don't want a truck. I don't really want a new vehicle either, but I have a 2010 Toyota minivan, which is phenomenal. It's great on most things, but my inspection ran out at the end of last month, which is something that we have to have yearly in order for our vehicles to be driven on the roads here in Pennsylvania. And it failed the inspection, and it only failed the inspection because they can't find the part to replace, which irritates the heck out of me. I hate that I very well might have to get a new vehicle because they can't find a part to fix it. 2010 is not that old.
No. Well, it's 15 years old.
Still, it's not that bad. You repent. I don't know who you're talking to. You hear this dog? He's literally carrying Archer's shoe in his mouth and whining. Funner. Dude. Your kid is in the bedroom. Go find him. Angel says, I miss old trucks back in the 80s or cars as well. They're built better. They were, for sure. Lila's making beaded pencil toppers. That's cool. Quit it.
Brandon, I'm so glad you came back and fixed that that comment because you're about to get booted out.
Alyssa says, I didn't get accepted to this weekend till about July 20th, so I was lacking on time between work and animals to crochet, but I'm starting now. Good idea, Alyssa. Yes. Yes, Angel, the car inspections are stupid. You can't make our roads safe enough for us to drive on. Why the hell does my car have to be safe enough to drive on it? Dude, you're driving me nuts.
Alright. You're gonna go into timeout.
Yes, I agree. That stinks, boo. Wow, Brandon. Rude. Now I'm reading what Haley was talking about.
Yeah, he fixes it right afterwards.
Because you two obviously have a better friendship with each other than I do with my best friend. I wish your friendship better. I don't know how to word that, but dude, quit it. This dog. Angel, I have a 2012 Ford Escape and it probably will fail inspection if I was still in PA. Lila says, Haley, I like all the stuff behind you.
Thanks, Lila.
And Lila's at 70 subscribers.
Yay!
Banter. There's stairs right there. Use them. You are the biggest whiner in the world. For real. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. You're a baby. Just lay down. I should probably do the same, Lila. Alyssa says, I have one video half edited to post hopefully by the end of the week. I just haven't been in the mood to edit it. Isn't that a mood? Hang on. Brandon, you're not in timeout. Somebody else is in timeout. And he is holding a Croc shoe, the dog. He is, in fact, holding my son's Croc shoe. He doesn't chew on it. He just wants to sleep with it because he doesn't know where his kid is. His kid is literally in a bedroom around the corner of the house. But he doesn't know that. So he's going to be a needy little boy. I am prepping my third jellyfish, and then I will move on, I think, to Lake Manila. And it is funny. So we've had him for what, 2 months now? And he is so attached to my 7-year-old. Like, I don't understand.
And I am making keychains. I'll show y'all what I'm making in just a sec. I gotta put eyes in.
What ideas? We are doing what we can to stay accountable because Haley has a market coming up, not super far from now. But I literally have a night market and then a 3-day festival next week. And I basically have no inventory left after the fair. So, yeah. Like, I have, Maria, Karen's, and Caroline's inventory and Michelle's that I can take with me. But is it really worth it if I don't have my own stuff to make money? So, yeah.
Nope.
I don't know, Lila. It's been a little while. That sounds about right, Alyssa, except octopi were not one of our things. Like, chicks, geese, kittens were definitely a good seller, but capybaras and possums and rubber ducks were at the top of those lists as well. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Mandy. As well as Toothless and Nova, the Light Fury. Those two. And everybody wanted like mini stitch, but not the big stitches. Lila says, I got Grand Champion Market Lamb and Grand Champion Breeding Rabbits and second in Market Hogs. That's amazing, Lila. Thank you guys for getting us to 10 likes. Very much appreciate it. I don't know if any of you guys have like crochet communities that you're part of elsewhere that, you know, we're not also part of. But if you ever would be so kind as to share the live, that will really go a long ways to making, like, to helping other crocheters that we don't know see that we do this.
Yeah, I think I need to share this to my Facebook because I think one of my coworkers likes to watch my live.
Ooh,
A few of them are subscribed, but then I have like one or two that's not, and they're like, when I see it, it pops up. I said, okay. But
right.
they don't subscribe to nothing, so they just watch it. I'm like, well, as long as you watch it and you like it, that's fine.
Right. Like it and comment so that way it pushes it out to other people.
Yes.
Do it tonight, Lila. Get it out of the way. Alyssa, I'm so sorry that you spent all that time on those banana keychains to only sell 17 of them. Like, of course, everybody would have been looking at them. But listen, maybe next year, do a couple, like, leggy bananas with funny faces. And then I also come across it's a booty banana. Literally, the peel comes off, so you can put it on however you want to put it on. And you can either wear it like a mask, or you can put it on like upside down in the face hole. Its butt hangs out of the face hole. And it's like got big old butt cheeks, and that would be freaking funny. Hey, Erin. I know, it's freaking hilarious.
I also have to make mice. Little mouses. I have to make those.
Yes, agreed.
Because I sold one at my last market that I had it at. So, because that was after it being at Stacy's retreat, and I just was using the colors I had with me and made one, and it sold for $12. And I was like, well, maybe that's a sign I need to have a few. I'm not gonna have a whole ton of them, but 3 would be good to have.
Yeah. Mice and rats. People like them both.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the little mini Remy that Jen Crafty Creations put out free on Instagram.
I don't know which one that is.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Probably not tonight, but I will send it to you.
Fair. So what's everybody doing in the chat?
When I get my project finished, I will show y'all because they don't look right now.
Good to know.
And I know we got some dirty minds in the chat, because I know our friends.
Yeah. You know, or we don't have dirty minds in the chat, and then Maria puts dirty thoughts in our chat, or in our brains. Not that kind. Maria. Yeah. Aaron's waking up. Kathy's doing capybaras. Alyssa was asked about capybaras too, so gonna make more variety of stuff for next year. Good idea. Mandy's gonna make keychains and use up your yarn scraps. That's definitely a good idea.
I'm right there with you, Mandy. I'm literally using up scraps now. I've been using up scraps all day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know. I will say that definitely one of the best-selling things at the fair were keychains. Like, it was insane. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you subscribe. Let us know what you're working on. I am making another one of these, but in a different color. It's just so fun. And then before hopping in here, Haley, prompted me to make some orcas because we were talking about making whales, and there were quite a few people at the fair who had asked for orcas, killer whales specifically. So we have those. I have a whole bunch of little scrap balls in a basket beside me to work on mini kittens once I'm done with this jellyfish. But this jellyfish requires 7 tentacles and a cap.
I may not be necessarily making these to put on keychains, because I don't do keychains, but I do a minis in an $8 bin, so I have a $5 and $8 bin, so I'm making those items this week.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried doing keychains, they just don't do well.
I find if you display them differently, they do better. Like, the only way that I've really seen that keychains sell in a big way is if you kind of have them on like a grid wall, kind of like we did. Is not it doesn't have to be a grid wall, but it could be like, like the grid panel, the 12 by 12 little grid panels, and essentially doing like 4, 4, 4, 4.
Yeah.
But something like that display, they always seem to do better in sales.
Yeah, I just gotta do it. Robin's at Crochet says that she puts hers in a bucket and they just sell for her. So I tried that.
Yeah.
Put a little bucket out with several different ones in there, not all of the same, and just see how they do for me.
Yeah, I think Stacy said that they do roughly the same thing. It's I think a bowl instead of a bucket, but same difference. This yarn is turning out very pretty in tentacles.
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
It's good color.
That one is my absolute favorite to use out of all of the ones that Premier has put out.
I'm just not great at Variegated yarns? Oh my gosh. I feel stuck, like I'm sunk into the couch. Like, I'm honestly contemplating, like, once everybody is paid out with whatever, like, what I made, I'm contemplating buying a new couch.
Yeah.
Lila is making beaded gummy worms.
Gummy
Gummy bears. My brain.
Well, it's not functioning then.
Uh-huh. I'd even tried to say gummy worms again.
I know. And also, I'm allowed to give Kat a hard time tonight. She has been absent from me for 3 weeks.
I know.
So, if anybody tries to come at me in the chat, just know, shots will be fired, and you don't want none of this.
Yes, Lila, you can make gummy worms too if you want to. My brain was just like, nope, gummy bears don't exist, only gummy worms. And my brain's just not functioning properly right now, Kathy.
Yeah.
If it's not clear, it will be known.
Oh, and I would like to thank Lion for doing what I had asked in Kat's Discord. So, if y'all do not know, Kat has a Patreon. She has a free option. And we will be doing some themed little challenges, some fun themed nights. And so the free option we really encourage for like our kids who come and watch us. They're like 15 to 18. And then if you're over 18 and you can afford it, join it. If not, join for free. It does not cost you anything to join for free. Just hit free. Just hit join and you can join it for free.
Yeah, because I have a lot of posts on my Patreon that I have set to either paid members or all members. So you have to be a member, free or paid, in order to see things that post on there. Like, if you're a part of the Patreon that allows the tier for Discord, then you can participate in our monthly scheduled like video chat nights. If I need to go on there as well and figure out, because I'm pretty sure that I have it set that if you are a paid member, then you can actually get a % off coupon to my pattern store. I just don't know if I have it set up, and nobody's asked, so it hasn't reminded me.
Okay, I'll remind you to do that.
Yes. But I definitely want to work on, putting my patterns out there. Well, you have to go back in there. I'm not arguing with you. I definitely want to do what I can to bring a bit more attention to the patterns that I already have out. Winter is coming. Unfortunately, we have to get through fall first. That I like. Winter is coming, so not only are we all working on plushies, we're also gonna be working on making hats, making cowls, making fingerless gloves, making all of the things to keep us warm in those cold months. And I have a lot of patterns out there for those, as well as a lot of patterns out there that were originally made for acrylic yarn or velvet yarn, but can be made with the plush yarn just the same. It just makes them bigger. And we all need a big project every now and again. So if you guys would be interested in checking that out, let me know. If you're interested in participating in some cool, Patreon exclusive content, Patreon exclusive, challenges or prompts, just come check it out. That's all we're saying. It's I'm definitely a bit of a community person, and I just want to really create like a safe space of really awesome people and not have to worry about a thing. You know what I mean?
And I will say her Patreon is exclusive. Is like not exclusive, but like is very affordable. First off, I think I'm the lowest paid like group. It literally cost me $5 a month. So I'm literally giving up one of my treat drinks that I treat myself to once a month for Cat.
Hey.
So, and that should tell her how much I love her because I enjoy my drinks. I treat myself to.
It does. Thank you.
So,
it's also like, okay, maybe one pattern that you didn't buy out of this 100 that's in your Etsy cart. Think about that. One pattern. Okay. Scrolling back. Hey, Bama boy. We are having a good evening, except for when my children come in and rudely interrupt. That's right, Brito. Fall and winter. Okay, no. Fall is the best. Winter is not the best. But I do love making wearables. I just wish they sold better. I want to make some snowmen and pumpkins too soon. Yes, you need to do that. Lila says, has anyone here ever had a high chew? I don't know what that means.
that's
Mandy,
a candy.
a high chew?
Yeah, have you ever had an hour layer?
Maybe.
It's in little thin squares. It's in all the different like flavors. I mean, like they're square, but they're like literally flat. They're the flat version of Starburst.
Oh, okay.
That they remind me of an hour layers. That's the concept I think of.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've had those. It says the Discord link expired for my Discord. Okay, so the Discord link would only be available for those who have joined the paid Patreon tier as well. So I need to go on to Patreon and like fix that as well. But Mandy, I will go ahead and send you an invite to that because I know that you're a paid member now. Yeah, I did see it. What?
Bit my toe.
That's gross.
It hurt.
Well, quit being weird. Rowan's gonna go to bed is what's gonna happen. Yeah, of course, dude. Oh, you're gonna make me log back in? Not you.
Okay, we can stay out here.
No.
Why not? We want to stay out here and leave me alone. But you won't. Don't leave me alone.
I'm on live. Go away. Ew. Sorry, Angel. That sounds gross. Look at that cute little owl. The axolotl that's in that pack, that's like the teardrop shape, standing, like kind of standing up. Do you know, like it's like an upside down teardrop with the gills on the side of the head.
I do know that one, but
Okay.
I don't. That's not part of the pack I got. This is a different. Mine just had birds in it. I sent you the ones.
Oh,
I sent you the links to the ones that I bought.
okay. That looks very much like the keychain book that I have.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's possible it's very similar, and it's possible because it's by Hook Stories.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have the axolotl ones. I just have the birds. I had the birds, the fish, the popsicles, and then like the butterfly collection.
Okay. Oh, there's a 1.0 and a 2.0 and something else, huh? Of the book.
There are several. I sent you all the link to mine.
Okay, well, one of them has 2 different versions of axolotls. Or one has an axolotl and another one has a different axolotl. But the one that is like an upside down teardrop, I made I made 10 of those in various colors. And they literally sold out like by the end of the day at the fair.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is literally gonna go in my This is gonna go in my $5 bucket.
She said get out.
And I'm just gonna make a few of them. I'm just trying different things, trying to use this yarn I've got everywhere.
Yes.
Thanks, Angel.
Lila says, do any of you get crochet blindness where it looks good to other people but not to you because you've been staring at it for a while? For me, it happens to beaded things, drawing and crocheting. Yes. Nobody is more critical of their own art project. Or nobody is more critical of an art project than the person who made the project. And it doesn't matter if it's crochet, beading, pottery, it does not matter what it is. It's probably going to look like trash to you, the maker, but to other people, they're going to like it. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Erin. Everybody cheer. Erin hit 200 followers on Instagram.
Yay!
Ooh. Yes, Felicia. Okay, where is Discord? My Discord. Right. Honestly, Mandy, I thought you were already in my Discord.
And Erin says, and did I tell you that I randomly upgraded on the flight home today? And thank you.
No. What do you mean you got randomly upgraded? Like, you got to ride in first class? Upgraded to what? Welcome, Mandy. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, sorry that was a problem for you. Because that's a pain. I don't know why it does that. Like, I would like to know why. I need to figure out where to find the link that is a permanent link and not a temporary link for joining the Discord. But at the same time, I don't know if the Discord link is accessible to everybody or just paid members. Because if it's accessible to everybody, I'm glad that it doesn't actually work, because you have to be a paid member of the Patreon to be part of the Discord. Aaron, I got to ride in Delta Comfort Plus. They needed someone to move to the front and I offered. Okay, we both lucked out today. That's amazing, Aaron. I know, like, Maria's not here yet, but Like, maybe I'm a little glad that your flight was so early and that it made us get a hotel room and all that, because I think we both needed what came of that. Mandy says, "That's okay. I've been so out of it. I honestly forgot about a bunch of things, and we had to go to family stuff for 3 days, so that didn't help." Oh, yeah. How are things going with that, Mandy? I know you were really struggling there. Totally fair, Angel, honestly. Realistically, like, it was an impromptu little video lounge hangout today. I just really, after the last 2 weeks in the fair, like, I cannot sit still. After the last 2 weeks at the fair and, having Aaron over, like, I needed such a small crowd, such a small group of people. Like, I don't necessarily know if I'll be on here all the way until 11 o'clock tonight, like we normally are, just because, like, extra sleep. Okay. Mandy says, well, I had to interact with a bunch of people I don't care for 3 days, but I'm doing okay. Totally understand that. That is rough. Alyssa says, I was supposed to have a yard sale today to clear some stuff in my apartment, but that got canceled, sadly. Boo. That's okay, Brito. There will be other ones. It's okay, Mandy. I'm just peopled out. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't necessarily know if it's, like, part of the whole ADHD thing or not. But I know that what is part of that is I'm the type of person that I will literally distract myself in a million different ways, forget that I'm hungry, forget that I need to pee, forget that I'm tired. I will literally forget basic human function and needs because I'm just distracted. And it's not intentional. I just don't think about it. I just forget that those are normal things. And so I, like, was really feeling really shitty until I ate those noodles earlier, and I'm starting to perk up a bit because I ate. I did also take my medicine at the same time, which could be part of that, but that doesn't usually go into effect so quickly. So I think it's more that I ate something. But it's not like I didn't eat at noon. So, like, 6 hours is not really that long for me to not eat something. I don't know. But on the same path as that, I'm also the person that's not very good with, like, personal boundaries with people. Whether it be, like, I'm not always great at respecting other people's personal boundaries. Like, I don't necessarily realize that I'm skirting the line and that I might accidentally cross it. And I feel terrible when it happens, but I don't realize that I do it. But then on the flip side of that, I'm not very good at setting my own personal boundaries and sticking to them. So essentially what happened was I didn't realize that everything was coming at me and just piling up and piling up and piling up until it was all the way at the top and crashing down. And, like, I'm not aware of that until it's kind of too late. And so everything that just really hit me at the same time. And I just really needed to take a step back. So now I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm trying not to look at the giant pile of inventory that is across the room from me. Like, the kids have been a lot today. I finally have, like, a moment to kind of breathe and settle. I've gotten a decent amount of sleep. But I also need to crochet something, like, for my own mental health. Like, crochet for most of us is anxiety relief and all that, and so I'm happy to have crocheted some things today. I'm happy to be here hanging out with Haley and you guys today. I'm just not at 100% myself mentally because, like, I just got very, very overwhelmed very suddenly, and now I need to kind of fade off of that. So it's not a you thing. It's not any one person thing. It was feeling as if everything hit me at once. Even though it really didn't, it felt like it did. And that's not an any one person thing. That's just how my body reacted to it. So, you are fine. Everybody's fine. We're going to get through it, and then it will be done until next year. And then now that I'm done with that, sorry for the TED Talk. Appreciate you listening. Not that you really had the choice. Angel says we have a huge living room, dining room, like just one big open room. We switched the couch over near the stairs and pulled out the old desk from the spare room to use for Palm Street and packing. Good idea. Alyssa says, yeah, I need to get some good sleep tonight. My poor eyes have been hurting too much to close them, but I should be good tonight. I really hope that you're able to sleep, Alyssa. I understand about the eyes, like there's been something going on with my eyes too, so I'm there with you. Behind the couch, that is a workroom now. Good to know. Mandy, I don't even know what yes is responding to at this point. I'm so sorry. Aaron says, and I was helpful in helping you to remind you for those things. Yes. Yes. Aaron would suddenly say, do you mind if I have a snack? No, dude, I'm gonna starve you. And then I would remember that I'm hungry. Or, like, do you mind if I do this? Do you mind if I have this? I'm like, help yourself. The fridge is yours. Like, you're not allowed to use the bathroom. Like, what? Yes, I'm definitely mentally refueling. And it's definitely necessary. Thank you. Angel says, my hubby goes through that just like you, but not forgetting to eat or go to the bathroom. It's more of how he would come across with people, forgetting things, etc. It's a struggle. It's really a struggle. Like, most people don't understand that it's possible. Like, I mean, even Haley was kind of giving me some funny eyes when I'm talking about, like, not forgetting that I need to pee, forgetting that I need to eat, forgetting basic human function. Like, and she's diagnosed, has been her whole life. So for her to not really grasp that, like, it really just goes to show the spectrum of just neurodiversity in general. Like, it's like some people deal with that rejection sensitivity disorder, some people don't. Some people deal with object permanence, some people don't. Some people deal with the hyperactive brain, some people don't. It's every person experiences different symptoms and it hits differently for everybody.
Actually, I do go without times where I don't eat. I do go, not that I forget. not that necessarily that I forget to eat. It's more of I don't get the feeling that I need to eat.
Yeah.
I don't get the feeling that I'm tired. I don't get, and when my brain is going 90 to nothing, I literally just, like, that's why, if those of you that are on Discord, that's why my brain's going 90 to nothing. I'm sitting here and I'm scrolling. Because I'm trying to get my brain to focus on one thing. And if I can focus it onto something, then I can move on to doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, someone please remove that. That was really off the wall. It was one of those squirrel moments. And I have those. I have squirrel moments where, like, I feel like if I hear something or if I see something, and cats notice this in my videos. You know if my husband's coming home if you watch my videos. I'm not going to tell you what, and she's not allowed to tell you what, but if you watch my videos, you know when I am filming when my husband pulls up in the driveway.
Yep.
So, I'm glad Kat has got that, but Kat's also, like, one of my best friends. So, like, she's picked up on it, but, like, I manage my ADD very well.
Yeah.
Very, very well. Because I've been practicing doing it without medicine since I was in the 7th grade. So,
Yeah.
I have been doing a lot better with it. But, like, I've learned how to manage it. But even this day and time, like, the biology teachers that I work with very closely, they will look at me and be like, "Are you okay?" I said, it's just going right now. And if I go and hide in one of their rooms, they know, like, I have to have a break. Like, I walked out on my new teacher one day. I walked out, couldn't say nothing, couldn't speak to her. And so, like, I walked in there. The teacher texted the other teacher and said, "Hey, can you let her know, like, that she needs, like, 10 minutes?" And I sat in there for 30 minutes. I had to chill. I had not eaten anything all day. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my sugar was dropping. That was the problem. And I don't know that my sugar is dropping, but I craved candy. And y'all know me. I don't eat candy. But I craved it. That's why I said, I don't know what's wrong. She's like, "Well, what have you eaten today?" And I'm like,
Good question.
not much.
I am starting to think that sudden low blood sugar is a common thing with ADHD women specifically. Because I know that I myself deal with it. I'm not diabetic, but that's the first thing anybody asks you if you're experiencing those symptoms. Well, are you diabetic? No, but my blood sugar will drop. Well, if your blood sugar drops, then you're diabetic. No, that's not what that means. A doctor would diagnose. I've noticed that low blood sugar is the opposite of high blood sugar. Correct. Like, you're also ADHD and get blood sugar drops periodically as well. Right. And, some of that, I wonder, is it because, like, we're forgetting to eat? Like, are we forgetting to eat and that's why our sugar is dropping? Or is it something related to the ADHD in itself? But I also think about the fact that my blood sugar will drop if I'm extremely stressed. And it doesn't matter if I ate an hour ago. If I ate an hour ago and I get super stressed and mad about something, my blood sugar will drop and I will suddenly feel shaky and I will feel sweaty and I will feel agitated. But as soon as I eat something, I feel better. And it's the weirdest thing. Rita says, makes sense with dropped low blood sugar, especially if you become forgetful to eat. Right. So, like, I'm just curious about these things. Like, they're different things that I've noticed. I I also notice that, yeah, like if you pay attention, like the ADHD body typically treats things differently. Like usually, at least in childhood, the kids they're thin, right? Because they have a really high, you're rude. They have a really high metabolism is the word that I'm looking for. And so they're always thin. Like they're almost always thin as kids. Then you get older and that just counterbalances, hormones and stuff get messed up and whatnot. But something that I've noticed with my child, with other kids that I've met who are ADHD, my brother was the same way when he was growing up. Anytime that we do something that is overstimulating, if our normal routine does not include going to a party on the weekend, and I take the kids to a party on the weekend, then Sunday night into Monday morning, Archer is so depleted energy-wise and actually gets a fever that lasts for not even 24 hours, and he's not sick otherwise. But he's extremely exhausted and he has a lower fever. And I have met so many other people who are ADHD who experienced the same thing when they were kids. Are you good?
No, my aunt just tried to commit suicide because she took 2 full bottles of pills. My mom is headed there now. So if I have to immediately just jump off, I do apologize, y'all, because I'm over the stupid bullshit. And to the kids in the chat, I'm so sorry for that language. Sorry.
Do you need to head off now?
No. She's not ruining my night. She's not. She makes
Okay.
me want to have a drink. That's what she wants me to do. If I wasn't going to work tomorrow, I would have a drink. Y'all, I'm sorry, but ever since my grandmother passed, she's been pulling shit left and right.
Yeah.
She sent me a message before she even told her own kids that she had a DNR in place. Whoa. Why would you tell me that? I don't need to know that. Like, why the fuck would you tell me that? That's why I've been asking you to get in the lounge with me, cats, because I need that out of my head.
Listen. Does she need to see the back of his hand? I'll drive down there.
If that's how I have to eat you down here, then yeah.
If those in the chat who are sympathetic, the stress on Haley is not what she wants, but in the grand scheme of things, this is a woman who Haley might deserve the sympathy, but the woman in general, her aunt is not deserving of sympathy. Most likely this is an act of attention seeking, to be manipulative just based on previous behavior. So what, Archer?
But y'all, she's not gonna ruin my night. My mom is to call me if she has to be rushed to the hospital so I can be there with my mother. Because, like I said, we did lose our grandmother and her mother, and she is in failing health. She has gastroparesis. She had her stomach cord cut almost 10 years ago. She's had so many surgeries, I can't even count in the last 5 years. So I feel sympathetic for her in that aspect of her health, which has not helped her mental health. So for those of you that deal with mental health, I know, and that is why I cannot hear y'all talk about your mental health sometimes. It's because my mental health cannot allow me to hear that, because I hear it daily from family.
Yeah.
So That is fine, and I'm sorry to some of y'all if I seem like I'm a bitch right now. I feel my blood pressure right at this point.
Go away.
Angel, get your husband before I come down there with my gun I just bought. Shots will be fired.
I don't think you can say stuff like that on YouTube.
I didn't say it was real.
I don't think YouTube cares. Thank you, Angel.
Like that was rude. That was not what I needed to hear. But it did make me laugh, so thank you.
It did.
Oh. So tell me, what is everybody working on? Get my mind off of this. Or tell me something funny that's happened to you in the last week. Hi, Martha.
Hey. That's okay. We didn't get on here until about an hour ago. So we were late too.
Haley, this is what I put up with for 25 years. But my thing is you're still married to him, so.
Kathy's working on pumpkins. Oh, ain't she lucky?
I don't know if I would use the term lucky. Martha, your Pooh Bear that you made for my parent test was so cute. I absolutely love it. I'm playing a dangerous game of yarn chicken. That is not good, Martha. Not good at all. And also, when are you picking your testers? Because I need to know when the deadline is. Is it tonight or is it tomorrow night? I know I've already applied, but
yeah,
I just want to know.
I saw your patterns, and that those are freaking cute.
You cannot lose in yarn chicken, Martha. Fight that. Yes, 100%. Do not lose. Oh, Mandy, that is not good.
Ew.
Tonight, I'll contact everyone in the morning. I will make sure my thing is on so I can know that notification.
Mandy, I am so sorry.
Yes, that is ugh. That is one thing I do not like about the baby stage.
No. Okay, so you get a lot of moms in general who are like, no, I don't need a burp cloth. I don't need this. I don't need that. That's just a waste of money. Let me tell you, I always had a burp rag.
Not all the way.
I always had a burp rag because babies are gross.
Very much so.
I mean, they are. Technically, that's where I bought them. You don't have to like it.
Ultra Dragon.
Thank you, Martha.
Hi, Leslie. Leslie, hi.
Leslie isn't on here. I'm on live. I mean, Leslie might be in the comments, I guess, but.
But what is her name?
Oh, that's so gross.
Well, what is her name?
That's Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Hey, Rowan.
What, Mom? And when you stuff that back in, and then I go to Archer to give it to him.
Oh, let me fix it.
I know. Well, mine.
Aaron, I want you to know that the boys are legitimately using the dragons that you made them as weapons to fight each other with currently.
Yeah, but she can't see us.
No, she can definitely see.
No, she can't see us fighting.
Well, no, but she can see me fixing the dragon because you guys have pulled the ends out. Leslie says hi.
Hi, Leslie.
He can be so cute when he wants to be, right?
And he wants to.
Yeah.
After you officially release your paper out, I'll send them to you. Yes! I can't wait. Martha, you know what? I won't even have to keep any of mine. I'm just gonna, if you pattern test for me, I'm just gonna keep all of yours for like pictures and like to promote things. Like, it's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait.
Now you are done.
Can you wait
Not
a minute?
me fangirling over here. Sorry, y'all. But just to show y'all how cute Martha's stuff comes out and feels like bliss, I have her frog here.
Get this.
That she made. That I
Oh my
went on
god.
Facebook.
That's so
I
freaking
love it.
cute.
What is that button for?
OMG, I tried to hide those damn strings better. LOL.
Oh no,
And
you
hey,
hid the
that's not what
strings.
they're made for.
You hid the strings just fine, but they're sitting here swinging them around and beating each other with them, so the strings are coming out.
I know, right? These are so cute. I can't.
Rowan, move.
Rowan, move out the way.
Well, that's so cute, Leslie.
That's not Leslie. It's Haley.
Oh, yeah. Haley, that's so cute.
Thank you. Now get away from your mama's iPad. Don't get near it again.
Bye.
Sorry, I had to get Mama there for a minute because he was getting close to the screen.
Yeah, like, dude. Yeah, that is so freaking cute, Martha. But, Aaron, at least this is the benefit of having a crochet mom. I don't have to make the dragons, but I can fix the dragons. I was telling her I'm really glad that my friends like to make things for the boys because that really enables me to not have to make them things myself. Because I don't want to. Anybody who's in here who hasn't liked the live yet, this is just your reminder. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Sorry about the kid background noise.
Are you gonna put mine in the as a pinned comment?
If somebody, so I'm on my phone and I'm not on my laptop. So if somebody can post the link, I can pin it.
Alright, so one of our mods, if you could post a link to my YouTube channel, that'd be great.
Yes. Two, 4, 5, 6 tentacles, only one more to go.
Oh, and Martha, this is literally going to a little girl. She's our oldest of the friend group, and for the longest time, she was the only girl until like me and Cody got together, and then they had a little girl, so like they got added to the friend group because you know they lived on 45 minutes away, so like they never really got to come over. So this is for her, and I can't wait for her to get this because she's going to freak because she was upset that her brother got crochet plushies and she had not gotten any yet. And I told her, I said, well, baby, your birthday's not first. I said, his birthday's first. I said, you will get some. Ooh. So this is going to her.
Don't mind me for a second. Hey.
Okay, I won't.
We're going to keep doing this.
Is it not wanting to be nice?
I don't know what the hell YouTube did here. Like, YouTube changed something in their update that made that way more difficult than it needed to be. Angel wants to know where you got that custom sign.
I'm gonna have to go through my email, my husband's email, and figure out the website name. But I will definitely send you the link. Because that was a Christmas gift, and he surprised me with it, so I never got figured out where it came from. But bravo on him for doing that. All I did was tell him that's what I wanted, and he said, "Do you want it in your room or you want it on your tent for when you go to markets?" And I said, "I want it in my room." So here he did. Which essentially, I probably could take it to markets. I just probably wouldn't want to. Just because if someone knocked my sign down or if it got wet, I would cry.
Oh, yeah. I wish that I could sit comfortably. I agree, Angel. I would also be afraid the light would break.
Yeah. I have a more chance of it getting wet because it always seems like it wants to rain when any of us have a market. Or the wind wants to be stupid.
Yeah.
But Kat, I will tell you this much. I know my mom got on Facebook and looked at my Facebook post because she says, "I know you're on live." I said, "Well, I've walked out of the room."
Aww.
She knows not to call me during this time, so when she called me, I was like, "Okay, something's up."
I figured the way that you walked out, so that's I'm like, what's going on? You good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell when something's wrong because my whole body language it just stiffens up, and I tell you, kid you not, that is probably one of the signs that I am on the spectrum some shape, form, or somehow because my body stiffens and I am constantly in fight or flight mode. And my doctor has told me that's not good. I said, I know.
Like, well, fix it. Love to not feel that way.
But since I've been getting good sleep, I've been eating better. Not necessarily cutting anything out. Making sure that I am eating. Making sure that I'm eating something sweet during the day. It doesn't have to be a candy bar or a honey bun, or it doesn't have to be anything like that. Just make sure I'm eating something sweet, so my blood sugar doesn't bottom out. I don't feel that necessarily it's bad. So knowing now that my blood sugar does drop like that because of my ADD, it does mess with me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Martha, you came in right after all of that. You missed my rant, and I'm so glad you missed it. Because your sweet ears did not need to hear everything that came out my mouth.
Yeah, Haley became a little bit of a goblin for a second. It's okay. Okay, I don't like Fuji apples. Fuji apples are mushy. I don't like it.
I will tell you right now, my favorite snack is the guacamole dip that I make. That is my favorite because it does not look like that Mexican guacamole that you get. That's that green, mushy looking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my favorite snack is a chip and a dip of some kind.
Same.
I will have either ranch dip, guacamole, or salsa in my fridge at all times.
Yeah, I'm very much a salsa person more than anything. Sometimes like the salsa, the cheesy salsa, the queso, whatever. But not all the time. If I have guac, it's generally I'm going for like nachos. It's gonna be more than just I'm not just dipping a chip in guac. Ambrosia apples are low acid. I have wicked reflux, and it's the apple that doesn't trigger it. See, my favorite apples are Honeycrisp. Like, I love a good Honeycrisp apple. But I have bad gums. So apples are just, they're not my mouth's friend. No.
My mom.
But I'm making Squirtle to send to you.
I might know this.
Instant eye pain.
Yes. Like, I've already got the tail and the shell made. I just literally have to put them together. And I've had this made, so, for weeks now. After I sent her the last batch of Pokemon I sent her. And I didn't feel like doing it one day. So now I'm like, nope, I'm getting all the whips out my bag. We're going to start on it. Because I've toted this in my bag all week. I just never did it.
These are all brand new things for me. Like, I don't really have, granted, I am creating whips. Because none of them are going to be
so
so
cute. Is that the pocket sized ones? Yes, they are. Salsa's delicious on everything. I put salsa in my eggs. I don't eat eggs, so.
I love omelets. Not like I'll eat regular sunny side up eggs. Well, not sunny side up because those are the gooey ones, but the over easy eggs I like. But I like what are they called? They're like alternate omelets or whatever they're called. You can buy pre-made at the store, and you literally just crack a couple eggs in it, and you mix it up, and you cook it in the microwave. I am about to go have to whoop some ass.
I'm nervous. My mom still has not let me know what's going on, and I'm very nervous because my mom has had a lot of problems here lately with this person, so
yeah.
My anxiety is through the roof.
Give me a second. I need to go deal with the boys.
Okay. I can make a really yummy salsa that is not hot at all. I can't handle any spice. Hot, mild salsa. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want me a spicy salsa. I want spicy salsa with yellow cheese dip. Not the white cheese dip, the yellow. The yellow is so much better. And Martha, if you are willing to share your salsa recipe, you know who you can send that to, right? Because me and the hubby love salsa. Just saying. My Mexican friend will not share her salsa recipe. It makes me mad. Mild salsa is necessary. I can't tolerate too many spices either. For those of you that can't handle it, like, I seriously understand, but I'm such a spicy salsa person. to me if it ain't got spices. Yes, Martha. Yes. You're working your way up the friends list. You know that, right? You're definitely working it up. Oh, I have another doctor's appointment this week. I will definitely text you on Wednesday to let you know how well it goes. Martha. I'll be back in 30 minutes and go play a few games with the hubby. Okay, Angel. I'm afraid that when I do get pregnant, that's going to be one of the things I'm going to suffer with is reflux. Because I eat all the spicy things. But
yeah, I love spicy things.
And now there's water.
I don't know what to tell you, dude.
good, I'll be praying everything goes well. Thank you, Martha. Okay, I don't know if you caught that when I come in. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday.
I hope that it goes the best.
Yes. Yeah, I might call you on my way home if you're not doing anything.
Okay. I don't think I am.
Well, I want to give you, after the night, I want to give you some time to.
Yeah.
Are we going to see you on Monday night soon, or are you going to try and skip one night?
I doubt that I'll skip. I'm not good at skipping. I have serious FOMO. Can't not be there. But I will probably be more listening than participating.
I get
Maybe I'll get my eyes out and paint some eyes.
Yeah. Are the kids back at school?
Not yet. We do not have all year schooling here. So the kids don't go back until the Wednesday before Labor Day. So it's literally the last 3 days of August.
Do they get Labor Day off?
Yes.
So they're literally going for 3 days and then being off on a break.
Yes. They go for 3 days, and then they go for 4 days the next week, and then they have a full week. So 5 days.
Which I guess is good. It eases them back in.
Yeah. Can't come soon enough, though. I'm done. I'm so done. My goodness, who would have thought it would take me an hour and a half to do this one jellyfish? It was annoying. Didn't take me this long to do the other jellyfish.
Almost there, Cat.
Almost.
Said Martha.
Yes. Almost. The kids have literally been doing nothing all day except for fighting. Fighting and tattling. Fighting and tattling. Fighting and tattling.
Yep.
I'm just beyond over it. I don't have the bandwidth for this right now. What is it, Archer? Oh yeah, I have similar responses, Aaron. They just don't care.
And also remember, the things we normally try, Kat's already done them.
Mm-hmm.
Her boys are little goblins / gremlins. They have no fear, no nothing.
Which part, Sammy? What Aaron said?
Hey, Sammy.
Hey. Or the fact that the boys are goblins.
That's just what they act like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, has anybody watched Little Gremlins?
Yes.
Gremlin movie? That's what they remind me of. Okay, fun fact, and I know probably most of y'all this is going to shock y'all. I did not watch that movie until I got with my husband.
I mean, cool.
The dead, dying, or bleeding. That's a teacher thing.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Or a parent thing. Like,
yeah.
If you're around kids, you just eventually hear that from somebody, and you just adapt it. Because there's so many different varieties. Like, and it's all kinds of different things too. Like, Aaron was using the phrase of, instead of saying like something, getting a kid to do something is like pulling teeth. She says like pulling. So most people would say pulling your leg. She says pulling your teeth. And it threw me for a loop because it's like, I don't think I've ever heard that before said like that. And like, then it also brought up, it wasn't all that long ago before the retreat, I had made the joke to like Zariah, and her mom was on the phone. Zariah's mom was very concerned because she was going to be coming to the retreat and meeting a bunch of random strangers in the woods. And I'm just a morbid, joking person. And I made the joke of like, it's not like I'm going to wear like a skin suit or anything. And that's a normal joke around here. Like the Craigslist killer, that was a real big thing. That was, and everybody talked about it. Everybody made the joke about wearing you like a skin suit. But apparently not in New Mexico. So just, you just adapt in all kinds of ways. There's all kinds of them.
I don't think you've ever listened to me because I think me and Aaron have said this one time. Getting kids to do something is like pulling teeth. That's what I always said.
Okay, saying the phrase that like getting a kid to do something is like pulling teeth, that's normal. But to use the phrase pulling teeth in place of pulling your leg, like joking, that's I've never heard before. I'm like, she said it a few different times. I'm like, I'm just kind of cracking up because you say it like that. Like, I don't think I've heard that phrase before. Like, I grew up on the phrase literally from my grandparents. Well, my one grandpa, who taught it to my uncles. Wish in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Like, just horrendous phrases. They're great wherever you go. Either way, backtracking. What are you so focused on, Sammy? Okay, so that's just an older generation thing, Kathy. Got it. You did also say that, Aaron, but there was something else that you were saying on the drive last night. Not that it matters. It's like, it's just funny because no matter where you're from, there are different things for every location and like every different group of people.
Squirtle is completed.
Woo!
So he can now join the two Pikachus over here. They're over there on my bench.
People love Squirtle.
They do. I just don't like making Squirtle because he requires a lot of color changes.
Mm-hmm.
While they're easy color changes, they're still color changes. And I'm like, not move. I had a chill go down my back just then. Oh, and just for those, I do have water too. I have tea in the other one. Cat, don't be looking at me like that. Sunday night that is before Labor Day, that Sunday night, expect me to have a drink in my hand. Just saying.
Because it'll be a holiday for you?
Yeah, we're off that Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
Me too. I'll be celebrating my children being off to school. And out of my hair.
Did I show you the mermaid lovey I made earlier?
You started to show it earlier and I don't think I actually got a good look at it.
It's just missing the frill right here and then the knife.
I like it. It's cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge $50 for her.
I like that. Yeah.
But I'm also gonna charge $50 for Della Duck. I think that size wise. Or should I go 45?
Maybe even 40 because the curls on the mermaid are a lot more effort.
Okay. I'm just saying because he's big.
Or do 45 on Daffy and 55 on the mermaid.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Just because the curls, like, those are so much more effort.
Oh, can you believe you color change? And you do these in the front loops only? I did not have to sew these on. I was so happy.
That's nice. I would probably color change a lot more in here, just for my own liking, but I'm almost done with the yellow. Who else has some strange phrases that would have been said while they were growing up? Or maybe not strange to you, but just some interesting, funny phrases. Okay, cool. Great talk. My husband likes to say you're a real fart smeller. I've never heard that before. That's so funny, Mandy. Kathy can't think of any. That's okay. Begged my dad for a dog growing up, and he told me, "What do you want a dog for? Just go walk your mother." I'd be so mad. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. That's so terrible, Burrito. I know I'm trying to think of some other ones myself. Like, my grandpa would always talk about snipe hunting. Like, he was always trying to get the kids to go look for snipes. And literally, they're imaginary birds, they don't exist. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do cow tipping here, too. Not recommended, but it's done. My grandpa owns a cow farm, actually. Something tells me, Burrito, that when he says it, it's not meant in the nicest of ways. Okay. Cow tipping in Pennsylvania is actually cow tipping. You are sneaking up on and you are terrifying a cow until it falls over. Right, Brito. Yes! Colder than a witch's tit. That's definitely one that's from around here. Hey Siri, what are popular phrases and sayings in Pennsylvania?
Here's an answer from familydestinationsguide.com. Here's an answer from familydestinationsguide.com and onlibelin.com.
Okay, Siri needs some help because it was trying to read only by hand and it read it as onlibidend. Okay. Unique phrases and sayings to Pennsylvania.
She's fine. She's made it to the hospital. Her files are fine. Now we're gonna wait and see what the psych ward says.
Okay.
But now, like I've told Mom, now the worry is she gonna try this again as soon as she gets out, or is she gonna try and do something while she's in there?
Right.
Who knows?
Yes, that is good news. We definitely don't need like any really bad things happening while on live. What? Yes, you can have a cheese stick. Oh, Kylie, I'm so sorry.
Well, she ripped out her medicine port that's in her heart, well, above her chest.
Wait, she did a what?
So my aunt has a port that she inserts her medicine, and he said that it came out. I bet you anything she made it come out.
Right. Damn.
And she does not have a stomach, so they cannot pump her stomach to get rid of the stuff that's in her system. Apparently, none of them knew how bad she was getting. And I'm like, I've been getting messages. Good night, Kathy. Constantly about her talking like that. So I got a message Friday, I think. Let's see, when did I get that message? No, it was Saturday yesterday at 2:41. I got a message, and she let me know then that doctor says she might make it to Christmas. So I said, oh no, because I'm not good with being sympathetic like that.
Right.
Caught me off guard, first of all. Then she told me about the DNR. And then she says, boys don't know yet, which you're talking about my cousins. Please keep to yourself. Thank you. Love you.
probably shouldn't have told you before her kids.
So, and so I called my mom Saturday, and she's like, I hadn't heard anything. Well, Sunday, which is today, at noon, she got something. Did I freeze?
No.
Okay, because the thing glitched and made me my screen flickered, so it made me wonder.
No.
But yeah, so she got a message earlier today, basically telling her goodbye, and we should have known then that she was going to try something. That's super cute.
Yeah. There. A done thing.
Life just sucks sometimes.
Yes. Well, we were talking about phrases that might be unique to your area, like while you were growing up before you come back in. And I'm having trouble remembering some things, but I did a Google search, and one of them that, like, honestly, most of the country probably is aware of is that at least in Pittsburgh, instead of saying you all or y'all, a lot of them will say yins. And Pittsburgh area people are usually called yinsers for that reason. They'll even say yous instead of you guys. And then gum band for rubber band. And instead of an over easy egg, we call them dippy eggs, typically. But realistically, there's a ton more.
Let's see.
Like, I mean, we say crick more than creek. You guys have heard me say that enough. Burrito says runny eggs in Jersey. But are runny eggs over easy, or are they sunny side up, which is like not cooked on top? Because that's where my brain would think. Kylie says, and I broke my foot one day before my little sister has further, and I don't know if I spelled that right. I don't know what your further. I don't know what that is, Kylie. That's right. Aaron was talking about nips last night, and I was so concerned or confused because, like, wait, what? She's like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, we call them nips out there. It's like, okay, but what are nips? Like, oh, like the little bottles of alcohol that you can buy. I'm like, I've never heard that before. Here, nips are your nipples. So, and I think that's pretty standard for most places. Hence why I was a little confused, as I knew we weren't talking about that. Rita says sunny side up eggs are called runny eggs here. Okay. All right, so that makes sense. Martha says, I love me a good runny egg on top of toast. Yeah, I don't want any egg that is slimy on top. It needs to at least be cooked on both sides, but dippy yolk. Hence why we call them dippy eggs. He has to be put to sleep. I put it one day before my little sister has. Okay, so your sister has to be put under, like, anesthesia. Why? Hello? No?
Well, one of the most common phrases Mississippians say is, "We are known as the state that's called the SIP," which y'all know that because I say it all the time. But most people, when you say down in the SIP, most people don't know what that phrase is.
Sorry.
All right. The phrase, we use nabs for peanut butter crackers and snacks. Yeah, my grandpa used to say, "I want a pack of nabs." We use that
Okay.
for the term for like a pack of peanut butter crackers or cheese crackers or like Cheez-Its or give me a pack of nabs. Have you never heard that?
No. I don't understand. Why would you call it that? Like, is it short for something? Does something abbreviate to that?
No, it's just what we do.
I'm confused. But my, like, reaction was reading Michelle, like, burritos. It says, try runny eggs on top of steak. Super delicious. And let me tell you, steak and eggs, dippy eggs specifically, were my number one craving with the boys. It's all I wanted was steak and eggs.
Yeah. Okay, so if y'all ever hear me say bless your heart, know that it can mean two things. I can be sympathetic to you, but I can also be very sarcastic and be like, I don't approve of you.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's such a stereotypical Southern response. That typically, if you're hearing bless your heart in a movie, they're basically saying, go fuck yourself.
Unless it's very, very sad and everybody is crying.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's a little different.
But most of the time...
Sorry.
Okay, have you ever heard of the word finna? Finna.
Finna? Like,
Finna.
like I'm a finna this burger?
Kinda. It's the equivalent to I'm fixing to.
Yeah.
But it's finna do something. I'm finna do that over there.
Mm-hmm.
And most people are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fitting to do that. They're like, what? I'm like, and that comes from other Southerners, so that's not something most Southerners say. Unless you know someone who says that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you call your grocery carts?
It depends. Sometimes it's buggy. Sometimes it's art. It just depends.
Okay. 9 out of 10 times, the Southerner in Mississippi is going to say, go grab that buggy. And let me tell you something. Let Grandma say, go get that grocery shopping cart, because that is like, I done told you 3 times to go get that buggy, and you still haven't done it. So if someone says, go grab that shopping cart, or go grab that grocery cart, it's because you didn't listen to the first time I say, go get that buggy.
Burrito says they called it a push cart. Oh, tonsils. Okay. Well, that'll go over like a dream, Kylie. I know, so one of the things, like when I was growing up, if someone told you to go pick a switch, they're telling you to go pick that real skinny, whippy branch off that tree to whoop your ass with it. That's what a switch is. Like, not a good time.
Have you ever heard the term deader than hell?
Yes.
Right, because that's another one. Oh, my favorite. I'm not trying to be ugly, but
I do that a lot. Like, not that specific phrase, but I do that a lot, and I don't mean to. Yes, dumber than a doorknob. That's a big one around here, too. Or dumber than a box of rocks.
okay, here's another fun one. You know that hoochie coochie over there?
Yes. Yes.
Of course, too much sugar for a dime. We all know that one.
I mean, I've never heard that phrase before.
It means it's too good to be true.
That makes sense, but I've never heard that phrase before.
What?
Did you write that with crayons? I've never heard that one before either. See, now, okay, there's one that's coming to mind that I'm not going to say because it's very offensive. But we have altered it generally to redneck engineering. And it's essentially like you're just finding the most redneck way to make something work that doesn't seem like it should. So, granted, nobody has seen the video yet, but for instance, when we were at the fair, before we realized that there was a shuttle to take the vendors back out to the parking lot, we had the one state patrol officer carting us out on a golf cart at the end of the night because Michelle could not walk to the vehicle. But I couldn't bring the vehicle to her to pick her up either, so he would shuttle us out on a golf cart. Well, the one night, it was right after Jess had left, basically, and I had a wagon to pull. But how the heck do you get a wagon up on a golf cart? And they didn't know where the car was parked, so they had to follow me. So literally, we ended up getting a freaking bungee cord and just rigging the shit out of this handle to the golf cart. And this officer is flying in this golf cart pulling this wagon. And it's so freaking funny because he's like zipping around turns and everything else and hitting all the bumps. And I'm sitting here like, just not breathing. And then we pass by a group of officers and you hear the radio come up and it says, "Sir, do you have a permit for that trailer?" Like, we were dying. It was hilarious.
Alright. Oh, this is one that shows you how southern someone can be. That person is crazier than a run over squirrel or road lizard or Betsy bug.
I've never heard that one. Stir the pot, I have heard. How about the phrase lot lizard? Does anybody know what a lot lizard is? A lot lizard is a truck stop prostitute. Sorry, Kylie. You must be of this age for this conversation. Why are you back out here?
Whenever I've been making it like this, Eric, whenever I do this, it doesn't.
Okay, well, quit doing that. Go.
Have you ever
Aaron
heard
just screeched.
say, "Let me dust them britches"?
No.
That's a term when you're in trouble. That means you're about to get your ass beat.
Oh my gosh.
But you
Yes,
use that
Martha.
for when your mischievous little kid is smarter than what you think. So you have to say things that's not relevant. And so that's where that came from. Let me dust your britches. Most of the time it's used with boys, but every now and then you'll hear, "Girl, let me dust them britches." And
Well,
when that says, that has a double meaning when you get older.
yeah, I bet. I bet it does. You got some
Yeah.
cobwebs in there?
It's hilarious though. Oh.
One of the ones from around here is you make a better door than a window. And that's generally if you're standing in my way and I'm trying to see something. I can't see through you. Move. There was another one that I was just looking at. Crap. A water hose is a spigot.
I've heard that.
If your zipper's down, your fly is down. So true, Aaron. Oh, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Essentially, that means get going. Leave. You're not welcome here.
I know that one as well.
Yeah, do you live in a barn?
I've heard that one.
Generally means you left a door or a window open. Like, do you live in or were you raised in a barn? They intermix.
That can also mean that sorry, Manny's comment threw me off for a minute. Your room is dirty. Or like you come in and you put your feet on the table.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that's what those things refer to. That's like them things.
Hello.
Hi, Kylie.
Yes. Were you dropped on your head? Same thing.
I think I probably was at one time.
We probably all were. I know Archer was. But he wasn't dropped. He flung himself out of the rock and play thing. I didn't drop him. He climbed out of it. So, anyways.
Okay, what do you call a gas station?
A gas station?
No. I'm gonna wait and see in the comments. Alright, y'all, can y'all tell me what do y'all call a gas station besides a gas station? See if anybody, I'm gonna see if anybody can figure it out. Of course, my southern people aren't in the chat right now. No, but that's a new one, Mandy.
Yeah.
The lock net got pumped and then dumped there.
Gross.
It was there. I had to say it. A totem store. A totem store.
A what?
Tote some. I'm going to the totem down the street.
Why? I don't get it. Like, were all gas stations called that at one point?
I don't know. That's what we've always called it. Good night, Martha.
Good night.
But no, that's literally what we call it. It's a totem store.
Weird. Raining cats and dogs apparently is not an everywhere thing. Two shakes of a lamb's tail. There's 2 days past. Usually, like, it's not necessarily 2 days. It can be, in a couple minutes. A short time will pass.
Good night, Leslie. Our people are leaving us early tonight.
I don't know if everybody is leaving or if they're all like saying goodnight to Martha, essentially.
Well, no, Leslie say goodnight, ladies.
Oh. Good night, Leslie, if you're leaving.
Okay, here's one for you. Big enough to choke a horse.
That sounds dirty.
As in that ice cream big enough was big enough to choke a horse.
I
So
mean,
literally, when you see these giant hamburgers that people try to eat, that's big enough to choke a horse.
we say stuff like that, like, large pills we call horse pills. Because they're big enough for a horse.
Oh yeah, we call the potassium pills because they're so huge. Horse pills.
Yep. Any shrub that has thorns on it is considered a pricker bush.
Yep. All right. A while ago. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are easy ones.
Okay, have you ever heard me say been dead?
Yes.
Okay, do you know what that means?
I mean, maybe? Tired?
No. A person met their demise a while back, as in you heard it's some movie person lately. How she's doing? That said actor, she been dead.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
she gone.
Good night, Alyssa.
Good night. That's it's not on a windshield.
The phrase dingleberry.
I've heard that one.
Technically.
It's used many different ways, but I've heard it.
Yes, but technically it's the poop that hangs on the hair off your butt.
Yeah. We use that mainly for dogs around here.
Yeah. We tell people don't be a dingleberry.
Yeah. Have you ever heard one that was slicker than snot on a windshield?
I think I've heard you say it.
Yeah.
A shindig is an outside party.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them, realistically.
He is stuck to her like white on rice.
Yes. We have that phrase up here as well, but generally it's meant in a discriminatory way. So,
Well, I know you've heard me say this. As all get out.
yes. Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Yep. Hotter than Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Then the stereotypical that we all have heard. Do what?
I've only heard you say that 1,000 times now.
But most of the time, I'm either shaking my head at you because I'm like totally disgusted. It's hardly ever that I'm confused, but it's more like, you said what now? Do what?
Like, excuse the fuck out of you? I'm
Let me tell you
translating.
something. If I say do what, always watch my facial expression, because that will tell you my context.
A lot of people around here say Keller instead of color.
Yep.
Or wash instead of wash. Yes, Mandy. Mandy says ours is humming a what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wooter instead of water.
The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yes.
The food is burnt.
Right? Going down the shore. Yeah.
Alright, do you know our version of did you eat yet?
Maybe.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Jeet yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that one. Yes, Mandy. Don't let the good Lord hit you. Or don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. My bad. Gonna run the sweeper.
Alright, have you heard this term? Stove up.
What?
Have you heard the term stove up?
No.
That means you're stiff.
Really?
Yeah, my husband said, I gotta get up. I'm getting stoved up over here.
I mean, okay. That makes sense because, like, you stove your finger, but I've never heard it for, like, the rest of your body.
Yeah.
How now, brown cow? Yes. Good night, Aaron. Catch up on all the sleep.
Only in the deep south. Only when raining when the sun out. That means
Never heard that
down
one.
in the south is when you're gonna see it raining when the sun's out.
Oh.
But I know other places have probably seen that too. But like it can be completely sunshiny and it just pour down rain down here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it says. They say only in the south does it happen. I'm like, no, it happens everywhere, I promise you.
Right? I don't know, guys. I'm fading.
I've only got 6 minutes left anyways.
Right?
I've done started yawning at this point. But I did not have a Red Bull today.
Me either.
That's why we're crashing.
For real. Okay. I think I'm done.
Me too.
I need something sweet. And then I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, make sure you like the live. Make sure you subscribe. Do all the things. Come back and hang out with us on Wednesday. If you're interested, go look for my Patreon and its Discord. And before Haley hops off, we'll go ahead and do our picture with our things that we made while I crushed the dog. Okay. Because, only made one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, he was halfway made. I only had to do his body and then put him together. Because this
That's
was
fair.
made, this was made, this was made. So.
That's fair. But, alright.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.